Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2 Part something. Last time we narrowly defeated the Pokeball Cup or the Pokeball round of the Challenge Cup. This time we're going to take on the Greatball round. And I did have to use a continue last time in the Pokeball round, so this time I'm going to hope that I can get as many perfect continues in the first couple battles. These last ones are a little bit harder. Anyway, let's take a look at my team here. I've got an Elekid with decent attacks. Got a Houndoom or a Houndour with pretty bad attacks. Got a pretty good Graveler. It's got Earthquake, but Rollout. Got a really good Staryu. That's pretty awesome. Pretty terrible Meowth, and a decent Beedrill. So, yeah. Just gonna go with those guys. So, hopefully we can get as many continues as we can in these first couple of rounds. And just be able to use them later on. So anyway, he's gonna lead off with Dat Parasect. And I'm a little afraid already going into this, so I'm just going to switch out right away. I don't really want to take a Giga Drain, because I figured that that's what this thing is going to carry. And if I get locked into Rollout, and then I'm just going to lose my guy. So it actually does have the Giga Drain, so it's a good prediction on my part. And that's going to do absolutely nothing to Houndour. It's a little unfortunate that Houndour only has Ember. That makes me a little bit sad in the pants. But, oh well, we're gonna have to deal with it. So, of course it lives with 1 HP, even though it's quad 4 weak from a Houndour, who's a special attack king, and it's stab. But because Ember is just so bad, it just doesn't do the job. So, yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna say that right now. And then I'd also rather this thing have Crunch instead of Bite, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, it's gonna go for the Wing Attack. And, yeah, it's gonna do decent damage to Houndour, so I'm like, okay, alright, I can just Ember this thing. And, yeah, it doesn't do more than half. And I actually have a held item here. But it looks like Goldberry is everywhere. And I'm just going to switch into Graveler here, take the Wing Attack. Won't do any damage. I don't think Yanma's going to have anything against me. And then I can go for a free Rollout, because he can either stay in and do nothing, or switch out and take the hit. So I can actually Defensive Curl, combine that with Rollout, but he is just going to go for the switch. No, he's going to go for Solar Beam. Didn't expect that. This is going to need to kill then. And it actually does take it out, because Yanma is quad 4 weak to that Rollout. But I am now locked into Rollout. I'm hoping it's something that I can also take down very easily. Unfortunately, it is Smoochum, and I know this thing is not only going to be faster, but it's probably going to have an Ice attack. And it definitely has Blizzard. Hoping for the miss here. It is only 70% accuracy. But not only does it hit, it critically hits, so that's going to take down Graveler and ruin my chances for my perfect continue, and that's pretty annoying. We've got 2 Pokemon with fire attacks, though, so I'm not really concerned. Houndour is like a direct counter to Smoochum. It counters it on both types. So I can just go for the Bite attack. It's going to be stronger than Ember. And unfortunately it's not quite going to take it out. It goes for Confusion. Not really sure what that was about, but okay. Anyway, we take that thing down. That kind of sucks that he got the Blizzard hit critical, and that it hit, and that he went for it. But oh well. It is round 2. Computers are smarter, but I don't know how smart they are when they freaking use Confusion on a Dark type. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Anyways, that sucks that we lost that perfect continue. That should have been free continue, but of course she uses, you know, her best Pokemon. Scumbag Twins. So next is this guy, Schoolboy. And he's got a lot of ground Pokemon and shit. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for him, and him. Got a lot of rock and ground types, so Staryu, this should be a free continue. I really need to get this continue. So he's gonna lead with Onix, I'm leading with Dad Staryu. And we're just gonna straight up go for the Hydro Pump. That's gonna hit, and that'll obviously KO. That probably could take down 5 Onixes. And that guy is so mad, just calling out the ridiculousness of what just happened. And his next Pokemon is also quad weak to water, and it's a snail, so I should be quicker, since Staryu is supposed to be one of the fastest Pokemon. And that's gonna hit again, and that will definitely take that Macargo out. So just like that, we're up 3-1, and its last Pokemon is a Cubone. So hopefully I can Hydro Pump this thing as well, that'd be nice. And we can have a nice, easy win. And that is going to hit it, and that will take it down. So just like that, we make up for not getting that continue last time, or at least the shenanigans from the Blizzard crit. It probably would have killed even if it didn't crit, but, you know. I don't know if you can really run a calculation on that, because you don't really know the stats of either, so I don't know. So we do score a perfect continue, that's great. I'd like to get 2 more, at least 1 more from this first 4 guys. Preferably this Sailor, that'd be great. And yeah, he's whipping out. He's got a Smoochum. What is with these Smoochums? But anyway, he's got a lot of rock Pokemon there. And yeah, what does Meowth have again? Nothing. I'll go with Beetle. Beetle's got a good stab move. And he's not really weak to anything. So we'll lead with Elekid. Hopefully we won't have to use anyone other than Elekid, but of course he leads with a freaking thing that is not a water type. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Thunder Punch. Should be a solid 2-hit KO, but it's actually quicker than me, and I'm like, and holy freaking ball sack, that does almost half. And we do score a Paralyze on it, which is pretty sweet, but unfortunately it looks like it's not going to take it out on this next turn, so I'm like, ooh. And yeah, it's definitely not going to take it out. And unfortunately, don't get the fully Paralyzed, so it's going to get another Swift off. Obviously it's going to hit. And unfortunately, Elekid now down to just 30 HP. But, you know, if he's faster than his other 2 Pokemon, he should be able to take him out. So, hopefully he has the 2 water Pokemon, and hopefully they're pretty weak in the special defense category. It is going to go into Poliwhirl here. And, yeah, I don't think this is going to take it out. But I am faster, so that's good. It does do super effective damage. Oh, but it just holds on, so that's great. And it's going to go for Seismic Toss. That's going to KO me. So there goes the perfect continue. Scumbag Apon. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I am just going to go into B-drill here. B-drill, very inappropriate, but whatever. So we've got the stab sludge bomb, but he's actually quicker than me, which I didn't expect. It's gonna go for a mega kick, and that's gonna do heavy damage. But I am gonna be able to hold on. I am able to take that thing down. So now we are each looking good here, or at least I'm looking good. I don't know about him. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I'm just randomly talking. Fill this video. Anyway, he goes into Psyduck, and I'm like, okay. This thing should be slower than me. I don't think it's going to have anything that's going to do any real damage to me. So I'm going to be able to get at least one Sludge Bomb off. And, yeah, it's going to do about half. It does have the Hydro Pump, though, so that really scares me. Luckily, it misses. Don't know if that would have KO'd me at that particular health point. It probably would have, so that's really good that it missed, because my last Pokemon is Houndoom. But that Sludge Bomb is going to take it out now. And Psyduck flops on his head, and that was actually a lot closer than I wanted it to be. But there we go. If Elekid just could have pulled it together there. Oh well. Maybe we can get a perfect continue off this guy. Or what, isn't it going to be a chick? It is a chick. It's a swimmer. And she has a completely random team. Actually, never mind. It looks like a lot of normal Pokemon. But, oh man, I don't have any fighting types, so that's freaking stupid, but oh well. You know, I do have that Graveler, though, so I'm going to go with Graveler. I'll go with Staryu as well, and Elekid also. Staryu just for the pure power of Hydro Pump. Graveler, of course, to resist everything. So she's going to lead with Pikachu, and that's pretty awesome. I hope that she doesn't have Natu in, because if she does have Natu, she will switch out. But she actually stays in, and she reveals that her Pikachu has the Mega Kick. I think that's actually normal. I don't think it's fighting. And even if it was, that Pikachu's not going to do any damage. So Pikachu goes down, and this is looking good for a perfect continue. Next Pokemon is going to be Dunsparce, and that makes me sad because this thing is super defensive. So, yeah. I am faster than it, though, so that's good. And that Earthquake is going to be a solid 3-hit KO, and it goes for Attract. Here we freaking go. So that's just great. Hopefully I can resist the attraction. Unfortunately, not going to happen this turn. And it's going to start raising its stats, so I do just want to go one more time here for the Earthquake. If I am attracted again, I'm going to be pissed, but I actually break through it, so that's great. Get that Earthquake off, and yeah, 52 HP left. It's going to keep raising its stats. It also has Berry Juice, so yeah. I don't want to switch out to Staryu because I don't think this thing has any good attack against me. Yeah, all it's got is Headbutt. And even with a +2, that's only going to do about 20 damage, so all I need to do is get this Earthquake. I need 2 Earthquakes, I think, to kill it. Oh, man, and now we get a 3 out of 4 for Attract. That's really annoying, actually. So, yeah. I'd really like my next 2 to break through. That'd be great, since it's been... And there we go, we do get through. That's fantastic. And, yeah. Not quite gonna bring it down. I figured that's what it would stay at, though, but this kind of sucks that Graveler's getting so low from this. So far it has been a 60-40 for Attract. And it is now a, whatever that is, 2 out of 6, so what is that? 66 to 33. So I could really use Earthquake hitting here. And I do break through this time. And I don't know the math, but either way, that thing goes down. Dunsparce is very annoying. And, yeah. Let's see what our last Pokemon here is. It is Porygon. So, I'm thinking here, it probably doesn't have anything to take me out, so I am just going to go for the Earthquake. You know, if it hits me with something that's super effective, then so be it. If not, oh well. It does have the Tri-Attack, but that shouldn't KO. I feel like I'll be able to survive that, and I definitely am. So, this should be a perfect continue here. Minus any Bright Powder or Focus Band shenanigans, but that's not going to happen, so Graveler, like a boss, earning that perfect continue very nicely. And, yeah, that should do it for this video. And next time we'll take on the second half. We've got 2 continues, so shouldn't lose. That should be good. So, yeah, we will definitely see you guys next time.